So in the earlier, right, in the last part, we have seen a pre-training model, right? So that was to get a kind of a foundational model. Now we will try to do an instruction tuning, that is the instruction supervised fine tuning, to solve a specific task like a chat or grounding. So instruction supervised fine tuning on the CogVLM led to two specific task-oriented models like CogVLM chat and CogVLM grounding. So CogVLM chat, right? It accepts both natural language inputs and outputs. Okay. So whereas a CogVLM grounding, right, it accepts input and outputs with the bounding boxes. So we will look into the details related to the CogVLM chat. So in the CogVLM chat, right? So there are a lot of open source data sets. So that is the VQA data sets are utilized in developing CogVLM chat. So such as VQA V2, OK VQA, Text VQA, OCR VQA, and Science QA. As well as there are data sets formatted as a multi-turn dialog, such as LRV instruct, so LRV instruction and LRV. So these are the various data sets have been used to develop a calculating chart. And as I told, so these are used to kind of instruction supervised fine tuning, right? So just in order to enhance the model performance on a specific task like a chat. So, and the importance of data integrity and quality. So, in order to ensure the high quality in the data sets, right? So, they have used a Lava instruct data set, so which was curated through a language only ChatGPT 4 pipeline. So, it has certain errors. So, what they have done is manually, they have inspected and annotated. That's what they claim. So, in order to maintain data quality. So similarly, when it comes to these data sets, there is a lot of variability because when it comes to VQA tasks, there are two kinds. Like for every image, there is an answer very short, and there could be an answer very descriptive. So in order to incorporate such a variability into the model training during the instruction supervised fine tuning, they have they have kind of changed the prompt in a way that question and the short answer and the question and answer. So the question and short answer for short descriptions, where a question answer for elaborate descriptions, elaborative descriptive captions available. As well as when it comes to training details, right? So they have kind of trained for 6,000 iterations with a learning rate of 1E45 and batch size of 1024. And in the same in the during the development of chat, they have kind of unfrozen visual encoded parameters with a learning rate of 1/10 of the rate used for other training parameters to enhance the stability. Okay, so these are the basically to develop a chat instruction supervised fine tuning approach. So they have considered different VQA data sets and which has a lot of variability, short answer and the extended answers. That those variability has been incorporated in the form of a prompt change, as well as the training details are mentioned over here. So next we'll look into the CogVLM grounding. Okay, so basically CogVLM grounding is what? In order to develop a model with an interactive visual grounding abilities. So for this one, right, there are different type of data sets. There are various data sets they have considered in order to endow model with interactive visual grounding abilities, like grounded captioning. So basically image captioning data sets. So where each noun phrase is followed by a corresponding referral bounding box. So there is referring expression generation datasets. So these are image-oriented datasets with annotated descriptive textual expressions for each warning. What does it mean? Suppose image or there is an image, right? So for every region, like there is a bounding box, right? Bounding box specifies the region in the image. So for that bounding box, the region that the textual description of that particular region is provided as the answer to it in the captioning phase in the caption. So those type of data sets are said to be a referring expression generation. Similarly, there is another type of data referring expression comprehension. So these are the text-oriented data sets with annotated referential links associating phrases with the corresponding boundary. So these are text-oriented. And next one is the grounded VQA. So these are the VQA kind of data sets it's like where the questions are with respect to certain regions in the image. So they have considered various sources of the grounding data like Flickr 30K entities, RefCoco, Visual 7W, Visual Genome, and grounded COT VQA. So these are the various grounding data sets are available, which are publicly available and open source. And the format of the bounding box is X0, Y0, X1, and Y1. So X0, Y0 is the top left, and X1, Y is the bottom right. So the versatility of the curated data sets, right? So there are many data sets again, because whatever the data sets for available for one task can be adapted to another task by repurposing it. So for example, grounded captioning data sets can be reformulated to suit REG and REC tasks as well. So REC data sets can also be translated to REG data sets or vice versa. So certain conversations may lead to ambiguities, requiring a careful considerations to avoid errors. Because while preparing those data sets, right, they one from other, like REC from REG or REG from REC. So we have to ensure that the format is in a right way and there are no errors. So that is very crucial. So these are the two specific models that are developed out of a foundational model. That is a CogVLM chart and CogVLM. So yeah, that's about instruction supervised fine tuning.